Hi friends, I am Frank Duff. Today we are going to start subject of chemistry. Okay. So actually, what is studying in chemistry? So many students are very afraid of this subject because they are feeling so somehow difficult in studying this concept. Because why? Because if you study some concepts like force, pressure, so when we apply a force on any particular subject or object, then we can feel that whether it will be moving or something, some energy will be out. So by knowing that, we can see, so this is a force, so this is a pressure, we can feel. So we can imagine what is force or pressure. But in the subject of chemistry, what's happened? So subject of chemistry, so there is interaction in the atomic level. So we have to imagine, so in the microscopic level. So we are feeling so we can imagine that, so what's happening? So we don't know. So that's why we are feeling very difficult in this subject. So I am saying, so in the atomic level, if you visualize this concept, then it is very easy to study. So what is studying in the chemistry? So for example, I am taking hydrogen, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So it is creating, already we know, it is creating water molecule. So why these 2 hydrogen atoms should go with the oxygen atoms and creating water molecule? So instead of that, can we take 1 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atoms? It will create a water molecule? No, because only 2 hydrogen atoms and with 1 oxygen atom, it's creating a 1 water molecule. That's why. So these are the things we are dealing in this subject. Okay. So if you see, this is a composition. So 2 hydrogen atoms are mixing with 1 oxygen atom. So 2 elements are mixing. So this is a composition. So for example, in the hydrogen atoms, what is the atomic number? We know this is 1. So in the hydrogen atoms, in the outermost cell, this 1 electron is revolving around the nucleus. So 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 with 1 electron in the outermost cell. If you take the oxygen atoms, so this is having only 8 electrons in the outermost. In the 8 electrons revolving around the nucleus. But in the outermost cell, only it is having 6 electrons. So in any atoms, in the outermost cell, it can hold up to 8 electrons. So here only having 6 electrons in the outermost cell. So it can have 2 more electrons from anywhere. So it is ready to accept 2 more electrons. If any atoms are going to interact with these oxygen atoms, it can hold up to 2 electrons. So the 2 hydrogen atoms, or you can take 2 friends. Okay. So 2 hydrogen friends are coming together. So it can hold 2 more electrons. So it's taking 1 electron from this hydrogen atom and 1 electron from this hydrogen atoms and creating a bond. So this outermost cell is okay. Okay. So the outermost cell is fixed by getting these 2 electrons. So we are getting this hydrogen molecules. So here this is the composition. So 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atoms can intermixing with each other in different composition. So if you see the properties, what are the properties? If you see, before mixing these hydrogen atoms in the gaseous state, oxygen atoms is in the gaseous state. But after the mixing, this water molecule is in the water level. It's in liquid state. So this is the properties changing. So then interaction. Interaction means these hydrogen atoms, 2 elements, if you take any elements, okay, any 2 elements are mixing in a fixed ratio and giving a new element, new compound, okay, new molecule. That is the interaction of different elements. So in the study of chemistry, in the chemistry subject, we are studying the composition and properties and interaction of different types of metals. Okay, these things we are learning. So what is the important role? So why we have to learn the chemistry? So if you see in our daily life, we are using different types of materials. For example, if you take the healthcare materials like medicine and tablets, and these things also only we are getting by using the chemical reactions. So this is a very important thing because this is a very growing subject. Okay, and then the fertilizers. So in the agri field, we are getting more field, okay, more yield in by using these fertilizers. So this also we are getting by using the chemical reactions, because chemical reaction means, so we are creating a bond in between the atoms and molecules. That is the chemical reactions. Okay, so soaps and detergents. Daily life we are using soaps, for getting bath and washing clothes. So using these type of materials. So this is also happening in the chemical reaction. And metals and alloys. If you see, so we know the metals. So different types of metals, for example, gold, copper, iron. These metals are available in our daily life. So it's available all around them. So what is alloy? Because if we mix two different metals, we can get an alloy. So suppose if you want the metal with a new property, so we can mix two metals, and then if you in the alloy, this alloy will have the different type of properties having the before the mixing, what are the properties the metals having, and then this will properties will be combined into the alloy. So okay, so for example, if you see steel, so iron mixing with some carbon. So carbon, some amount of some percentage of carbon and some percentage of chromium, manganese. These amounts of some metals are mixing with iron, we will get an alloy, steel. So this steel having, so still having some resistance property for rust formation. Okay, so these are the very important role. These are the things. It is very, so there are more applications also in the chemistry. So it is very important to learn the chemistry because it's a growing field. So we have to imagine the concept. Otherwise we could not learn. So we are going into the deeper into the atomic level. So friends, try to visualize our concept. Okay, so in the coming classes we are going to learn the things more elaborately. Okay, thank you.